Thanks for joining us this evening on TKO8 Local News. An Izard County man was captured Thursday after running from law enforcement for several days. According to Izard County Sheriff Tate Lawrence, deputies arrested 26-year-old Chance Lee McCurley of Melbourne, Arkansas, without incident at a residence in Boswell. McCurley was sentenced to 5 years of probation and fined after pleading guilty to aggravated assault and endangering the welfare of a minor during a July session in Izard County Circuit Court. Within approximately a day of his plea, McCurley allegedly violated the terms of his probation numerous times. He also faces additional charges of being a felon in possession of a handgun and a sawed-off shotgun. Sheriff Lawrence says McCurley is in the Izard County Detention Facility awaiting a probation revocation hearing and a probable prison term. Well, there'll be two races for Harrison City Council this fall. David Wilson and Mark Garner filed for Ward 2, Position 2. Garner, along with Norm Fryer, challenged longtime Alderman Johnny Savage for the seat in 2014, but Savage won the seat by about 52% of the vote in the three-way race. Incumbent Alderman Joel Wilson filed for re-election in Ward 4, Position 1, but Patrick Hunter filed for the seat on Friday. Hunter was assistant to the former Mayor Jeff Crockett during his tenure from 2011 till 2014. At Bergman, both Phil Sowers and Justin Willis filed for Alderman Position 5, the seat currently held by Mitchell Galbraith, who did not file for re-election. There is still only one race at Everton, where Harry Clark filed for Alderman Position 2 to challenge the incumbent Joe Gestner. No one filed for 4 seats at Diamond City, and one of those seats is currently vacant after Tina Lynn Jackson resigned from the council and was appointed the city recorder. She is running for that position this year, but is unopposed. Boone County authorities are scheduled to draw for ballot positions August the 29th. Well, the Harrison School District Superintendent, Dr. Mindy Moss, has explained why an employee received a 90% raise last year. In the Harrison Daily Times story, it was reported the employee had received a $75,000 raise for the 2016-17 school year. The Board of Education, at its August 16th meeting, had passed a resolution as required by law reviewing and approving 5% salary increases. As explained by Moss, the employee, Joel Wells, had started working for the district at the very end of 2015-16 school year and was only paid $7,500 for that period. The 90% raise came when he went full-time for the 2016-17 year. The list that Moss provided of the employees receiving 5% or more raises, including explanation for the raises, but the initial story failed to include those reasons. Another employee, Doris Ellison, received an 84% raise, but her situation was similar to Wells in that she started working for the district late in the year, and a raise was added to her base salary when she went full-time. Harrison High School Choir will be taking its show on the road next year. The Harrison Board of Education last week approved a request for a choir trip to Chicago in June of 2017. Choir Director Michael Crouch said that several activities have been planned, including performance of the national anthem at either Wrigley Field or U.S. Cellular Field. Crouch also said that he's looking into an exchange program with a Chicago high school. Board member Mitch Magnus commented that the Chicago trip would provide many students with a life experience that they might not otherwise have. Berryville resident 91-year-old Keith Ham was recently inducted as a 2016 Senior Arkansan of the Year in a special ceremony in North Little Rock. The award, sponsored by the Department of Human Services Division of Aging Services. The Hall of Fame was started by the Arkansas General Assembly in 1991 to recognize outstanding older Arkansans. Stay with us. Be back in a moment. We'll take a look at some headline news from around the region as TKO8 News continues.
Summer's winding down, but the deals continue to sizzle at Edwards Grocery. Check out this week's deals. Selected Varieties Best Choice Smoked Bacon, only $4.99 in the 24-ounce package. Selected Varieties Gatorade Sports Drinks, only 88 cents. Famous Olathe Colorado Sweet Corn, 6 ears for $2. Large Sweet California Cantaloupes, 2 for $3. And assorted varieties Kellogg cereals, 2 for $5.
Edwards Grocery Station money.
It's out there. Something is definitely out there. Whatever it is, it's big. At one point, I swear, we got so close I could smell it. But then, poof, it was gone.
Right.
It exists. The new Honda Pioneer 1000 with a best-in-class engine and 6-speed fully automatic dual-clutch transmission. Pioneer 1000 from Honda.
Dominate every trail. Conquer any task. You need a machine that does it all. Introducing Polaris General. The General is the most powerful wreck utility side-by-side ever made. The industry's deepest cargo box lets you haul and dump up to 600 pounds, and the revolutionary cockpit totally refines comfort and protection. Polaris General, ultimate versatility to win every battle.
Come see us at 824 North Main in Harrison.
Investigators in Saline County say charred human remains have been discovered inside a burned mobile home. Firefighters from West Pulaski and Lake Norrell responded to the burning structure about 4:20 a.m. on Saturday morning. After the fire was extinguished, investigators discovered the remains of a body inside. The identity of the person has not been released. Sheriff's deputies say the debris is being handled as a crime scene as required by department policy whenever human remains are found. Officials say the cause of the fire is still under investigation. And a Jonesboro police officer is recovering after being injured when his patrol car crashed while he drove a suspect to jail. Police say the suspect was thrown from the car and tried to run from the scene, but was caught by witnesses. Police say Officer Justin Thompson had arrested the 19-year-old man at a Jonesboro mall Thursday, where he was reportedly intoxicated. Police say the man slipped out of his handcuffs on the way to jail, and Thompson radioed for assistance and was driving with his emergency lights flashing when he struck a manhole cover and lost control. The car struck a curb and skidded into two signs and a telephone pole where the which before striking a chain link fence. Thompson was taken to a hospital where he was treated and later released. The wives of 3 Arkansas lawmakers have been approved for new state jobs at higher pay. On Friday, the Legislative Council agreed to the new jobs and salaries of Phyllis Bell, Sharonda Love, and Carissa Gilliam. Bell is the wife of Representative Nate Bell. Love is the wife of Representative Fred Love, and Gilliam is the wife of House Speaker Jeremy Gilliam. Phyllis Bell will be a senior advisor to Governor Asa Hutchinson at a salary of $80,000 a year. Sharonda Love will be a compliance officer at the Arkansas Center for Health Improvement at a salary of $65,000 a year. And Gilliam will be paid $30,000 as a higher education institution program coordinator at Arkansas State University, BB. Officials say the hirings have nothing to do with their husbands being lawmakers. Arkansas is working with other states to restore shrinking short-leaf pine forest in the southeastern part of the United States. Arkansas has 2 programs, the Western Arkansas Woodland Restoration Project and the Short-Leaf Pine Initiative's new restoration plan. The programs operate in conjunction with the U.S. Forest Service and the U.S. Natural Resources Conservation Service to revive the short-leaf pines numbers. The Western Arkansas Woodland Restoration Project started in 2014 and covers 29 counties in western and northwestern Arkansas. The shortleaf pine restoration plan was published by the initiative in May. It calls for an effort to restore the trees across the southeast, which runs from Long Island, New York, to the state of Texas. The region includes the same 29 counties in Arkansas, as well as additional counties in the state. The Arkansas Colleges of Health Education is preparing to open the first medical program at a time when the state faces a shortage of doctors, especially primary care doctors in rural areas. The private Arkansas College of Osteopathic Medicine in Fort Smith, Arkansas, is to open in August of 2017 with a class of 150 students. The Association of American Medical Colleges reports that Arkansas ranks 46th in the nation in the number of doctors per capita. Kyle Parker, who is the CEO of the Arkansas College of Health Education, says the current doctors grow older, the shortage is likely to get even worse. Arkansas had about 5,800 physicians in 2014, and 3 out of every 10 were at least 60 years of age. Only about half were younger than 40. Before we take a look at the weather forecast for the work week, here's the way the stock market ended today. Well, today was a continuation of the weather pattern we had on Sunday. It was a beautiful Sunday out there. Hope you got a chance to get out and enjoy. Likewise today, low humidity and temperatures in the low 80s made it a great day to be outside to do about anything you would like to do. It was 82 degrees for an afternoon high under sunny skies today, and again, humidity only about 30-35%. Felt like fall weather officially. Not there yet, but it will be soon. It looks like tomorrow we do have a chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms back in the forecast for Tuesday. High temperature in the afternoon of around 83 degrees with scattered thunderstorms, particularly in the afternoon, about 60% chance. Then by Wednesday, back to sunny skies, warmer temperatures, 89 degrees. Thursday, about the same, 89 degrees under partly cloudy skies. Then on Friday, scattered thunderstorms back in the forecast, 83 degrees in the afternoon, 60% chance of those storms. And on Saturday, likewise, scattered thunderstorms predicted, 82 degrees and about 60% chance of a shower in your area. All in all, pretty good week. A little bit warmer, kind of getting back up into the upper 80s, maybe 90 degrees for a couple of days, but we've been real fortunate the last week or so. We have had a lot of rain recently, but the temperatures over the last several days have been very mild. Again, feeling like a little touch of fall out there. Stay with us. Be back in a moment. We'll take a look at sports from around the region. TKO8 News continues.
North Arkansas College cares. Did you know they have a food pantry for students, tutoring services, financial and career coaching, and a career clothing closet? And North Ark tuition is one of the lowest in the state. Enroll this fall and get the support you need. Exciting faculty, small classes, and affordable tuition are all examples that show students North Ark cares.
Open enrollment now through August 12th. Classes begin August 15th. See the full class schedule at northark.edu or speak with an advisor, 870-391-3505.
Sam Alexander Pharmacy has expanded and is now offering many additional products and services. Their new pharmaceutical compounding area allows them to create products to fit the unique needs of a customer. They also have added Spinco orthotic shoes and sandals, Dr. Comfort diabetic shoes, baby gifts by Aiden and Anais, and toys by Melissa and Doug. Stop in today and let them help you with any of your specialty pharmaceutical needs. Sam Alexander Pharmacy, your local Health Mart pharmacy in Harrison.
War Memorial Stadium in Little Rock is well known across the state. For many families, it brings up memories of attending an Arkansas Razorback football game. Over the years, however, the allure of watching a Razorbacks game in the state's capital has somewhat faded. For decades, the Hogs played 3 or 4 games every year at War Memorial. Since the year 2000, that's slowly been cut down, and now speculation is rampant the Hogs will end games in Little Rock when the contract with the U of A expires in 2018. Little Rock Mayor Mark Stadello says that he has floated the idea of UALR starting a football program and playing home games at War Memorial. There are also talks of the stadium hosting a bowl game, but neither plan is close to becoming a reality. The Arkansas State women's soccer team conceded an early second-half goal and was unable to tally an equalizer in a 1-0 loss to Southern Mississippi in its 2016 regular season opener. That was on Sunday afternoon at A-State Soccer Park. The Golden Eagles scored the only goal of the match in the 52nd minute period when Katie Richmond collected a deflection off of an A-State defender in front of the net and was able to strike it past Red Wolves goalkeeper Kelsey Ponder for the score. Arkansas State returned to the field for a non-conference battle against Southeastern Louisiana on Thursday at Hammond, Louisiana. Defending national champion Alabama is number 1 in the Associated Press preseason top 21 poll as the Crimson Tide attempts to win a 5th title in 8 seasons. Coach Nick Saban's Tide received 33 of 61 first-place votes from the media panel. Number 2, Clemson received 16 first-place votes. It's the first time since '92 that number 1 and 2 in the preseason rankings are the same as they were in the final poll of the previous year. Oklahoma's number 3 and has 4 first-place votes. Number 4, Florida State has 5. Number 5, LSU. Number 6, Ohio State. And number 7, Michigan, all received 1 first-place vote. Alabama is the preseason number 1 for the 5th time overall. Nebraska's volleyball program has continued to generate profits for the university ever since moving to a bigger venue on the campus 3 years ago. It is rare for a college volleyball program to generate profits, but the Lincoln Journal-Star reports Nebraska leads the nation in attendance with an average of 8,200 fans at each match last year. And the Huskers have sold out 204 consecutive regular season matches since 2001. Nebraska volleyball reported a $451,000 profit in 2014-15, and the previous year the program generated $570,000. Last year's figures aren't final, but officials expect a similar result there. Nebraska coach John Cook says he takes great pride in the fact that his sport has become self-sufficient. An Arkansan Olympian made the ultimate jump in Rio as he returns home with a gold medal. Jeffrey Henderson arrived back in Arkansas at the Clinton National Airport Wednesday with a huge crowd to welcome him back home. Henderson is from McLonnett and graduated from Sylvan Hills High School in 2007. Henderson won the competition with a 27-foot 6-inch long jump, making him the first American to take gold for the event since 2004. Henderson will begin camp in about a week to go play football for the Kansas City Chiefs. When asked about the 2020 Olympics in Tokyo, he said he will be there. Well, that wraps up our broadcast here for this evening. Thanks for joining us. Join us Monday through Friday at 6:30 and again at 10 p.m. when we bring you local news, weather, sports, and local announcements from around the area on Harrison's broadcast station, TKO Channel 8. Now stay tuned for more local events around our viewing area.
KTKO Channel 8 Harrison. Local television worth watching.